I mean, I don't know. There are players who really like PvP, and there are players who absolutely hate it. Like there are players that's their favorite matchup. Unlike, say, TVT, where nobody likes to play it.
Gumiho sometimes.
I think
Not
Gumiho
often, though.
likes to play Terran because he always plays mech anyway, and he's, he doesn't really care. All of his games kind of look like TVT anyway. Alright, enough about that. We are on Yakuzaku LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map, playing for Mind Freaks. All the way from the land of Australia, our purple Protoss is Pezz Perry.
And spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner, the red Protoss player coming down from the land of Malaysia. He is going to be representing Mate Hexa. He understands the rules of PvP. He is Ranger.
Alright.
Just about what we...
Let me ask you this raffle. The raffle is going to be for the finals. We do have a raffle between all of these players. I think they win $10. What was it? What was the prize?
Yeah, about 10 USD from that raffle.
So anyone
Excellent.
who participated and played in their matchup.
Yeah, important to note, doesn't count if you... Well, I think it does count if you walk over later on, but you need to play at least one of the matches.
Why are people complaining about you in chat? What did you say? I already forgot what you were talking about. But apparently, Dali is like, Yaku, why? Why would you do that?
Science!
Yeah, but I have
That's
no
my
memory.
default answer. I don't remember either, if I'm being honest, but science is the answer, regardless.
Oh, wait, because you were thumping the keys or something?
Ah, okay.
It wasn't that loud, or something.
I mean, you might have headphones in, and you might have put the
Definitely
volume up.
not as loud as you shouting.
Well,
Also, I may have lowered you down on Discord, so maybe for Kuro or for sound balancing reasons, you are upper or louder.
I'm just waiting for Kuro to write like the 20-page.
Saying my ears are crying. I think you should see a doctor about that. If you're crying from your ears, something is definitely wrong. There's a disconnect there.
I mean, it's good. It's good for your ears to it's cathartic for them though, I think. If they cry,
No, it means that there's something, because the tear ducts are sort of connected to the nasal canal, and which is connected to the ear canal. So there's like a if you actually have tears in your ears, it means something is definitely pressurized badly.
Wait, so that's the
In your
thing that
brain.
can happen.
Theoretically,
It's like
yeah.
an actual...
I'm not sure if it has an actual. I'm not sure if it actually does happen or if it has a thing. But if it does, there's something very wrong with your head.
Meanwhile, Pezz has remembered the age-old saying, don't want to be the first player to expand in a PvP, lest you be the dead player. But Ranger has a pretty decent defense force. Pezz doesn't quite have the Warp Prism in position yet. And he's definitely bought himself quite a bit of time to get some defenses up. Ranger has, I mean.
I think that Chase wants to be in the raffle because he said hi to Demi today. I said hi to you, that means I participated. Alright, Pezz comes in.
Participation with a
Does
whole
have big numbers.
Stalkers.
War Prism is here as well for reinforcements.
He doesn't even need reinforcement at this point. He
just
started
one-shot
one
these
shot.
Stalkers.
Exactly. Battery overcharge is not saving him, but he will deal with the battery regardless. Pezz, look at his speed run his way through the tournament.
Yeah. This is looking so powerful. I don't know how Rainer is going to survive this.
I mean, he has a force field.
No.
He doesn't have a force field. Nope, not anymore.
Pezz has a War Prism here, so it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And Pezz takes a point on the match already. 5 minutes in.
In
5 minutes,
yeah.
12 minutes. 12 seconds.
Dude.
Sorry.
I'm so excited. It's been... Pezz is on a roll today. Is all I'm gonna say. It's been so long since I've been able to cast him, and he hasn't really been signing up for a lot of weekly events. I know he's a lot more busy with IRL stuff nowadays, and also he has been saying that he wanted to practice a bit more privately in the lead up to ANZ Champs.
Mhm.
But now he's here in the Demi SEA Weekly, and he's really starting to pop off.
Yep. Get to pop. Get the pop. Soda pop.
Like a tart.
Enough. I was about to say something disgusting, but no. Something else that
Hey?
pops off, but never mind. It's if you're out of
You
this.
mean like a collar? If you have like the polo shirt, it's gonna, like,
Gogo Joey versus Nux over in the lower bracket. Beastork took out Oreo 1-0.
Ah, that bit of feels bad. Short second of silence here for our cranky ducklings, our mighty
Nux.
ducks as we like to call them.
Nux did take out Starduck, our very own Duck of the Stars. And is going up against Gogo Joey at the moment.
Where that, of course, will go into a versus Protoss match. Against, this game is no longer available.
Yeah, me too. I thought.
Okay, wrong lobby, wrong map. They were memeing.
I thought for a second
okay.
you started without me, and I was like, "Did you live without me?" I had abandonment, a fear of abandonment, panic.
Great, you already know your lines. Something like that.
All right. So we're going to game number 2. It's going to be Lightshade.
Yep, of course. Pezz currently on match point. If he wins here, he's waiting in the grand finals with a 1-point advantage to his series. Lower bracket, still to be determined. Beastork's definitely looking really good there, taking out the likes of Oreo and Nux earlier on. But Gogo Joey, also another favorite player. I would not discount Nux quite yet, though. He's a little bit of a wild card, but this is exactly where a wild card thrives in the best of 1 series is.
Wait, what? Race is Nux is Protoss, right? Or is my brain?
Dash is Protoss.
M-
Nux might also be Protoss. Wait. It's Protoss and Zerg from my memory. Protoss, probably.
Nux is Zerg, Kuro is saying.
There we go. Okay. So Nux is the Zerg player. Yeah, okay. Dash is the Protoss player. Yeah. That's how to remember. Yeah. Can I remember because the N is the... No, N doesn't produce anything. N produces Liberators.
What?
D is for drone. Okay, that's how you can remember. Yeah, the D and Dash is for drone. Nux is... No, wait, but Dash plays Protoss.
And
wait.
produces Liberators? What was that sentence, Yaku?
I was trying to come up with a way to
See,
remember
you
which
keep
race they play.
Everyone keeps making fun of me for being like senile, but look what you're trying to have me understand here. Look at what I'm trying to work with. Look at the sentences that are being transformed into my ears and into my brains.
Listen,
This-
there's encoding.
How am I? What fighting chance does my sanity have in this equation?
It's all
Alright,
about
everyone.
the encoding.
It's just the encoding. We don't have the same codex. Alright, everyone. We are on Lightshade. We're in the northwest corner of the map, representing Mind Freaks. It is our purple Protoss Pezz Perry.
spawning here in the bottom right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner. The red Protoss player coming down from the land of Malaysia, the top player coming out from Malaysia. He is going to be representing Mate Hexa. It is Ranger.
Rangers.
Oh, he's the Red Ranger. Oh.
Yeah.
Red Ranger was the leader, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. I remember the Pink Ranger and the Black Ranger. I don't remember the
Green
others.
Ranger was the Triceratops. Oh, was
Oh
it?
wait, no,
was that
it was
the
it
Blue
was
Ranger?
it was the White Ranger. The White Ranger and the Black Ranger, though the same guy, but he got corrupted or something.
Oh, that was the original Ranger, maybe.
His name was Tommy or something.
Pezz is opening up for Stargate this time.
Both of them.
As
are
is
opening
Ranger,
target this
yeah.
time.
It's a little bit delayed for Ranger here. Which?
Going to be a battle of the bzz.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm a little bit surprised here. If there was any matchup where players would not open up with Stargates, I mean, it's still good to open up with Stargate in a PvP. Plenty you can do with Oracles, plenty you can
the
do
armies are
with
colliding in a way.
Phoenixes. That they are.
They both opted for like 4 units out on the map, but Ranger chose a bit more wisely with the Stalkers. But Pezz does manage to get 3 adepts in.
He
Where's the wall?
does.
The wall is a wall.
It's in position. Meanwhile, the Oracle of Pezz did finish up and started to make its way across the map. The Stalkers here for Ranger. No, the Oracle! It tries to help out.
Oracle, you can't help out here.
have. Oh, that's lit.
But guys, I'm just trying to help out. Get out of here, Oracle! We're trying to protect you, damn it! It's like one of those, an NPC in an escort mission that keeps trying to help us. Get the hell out of here! I'm trying to kill them. Don't die on me.
And then they jump right in front of your gun barrel.
Yeah, it's like,
And a friendly fire, and like, you deserve
I hate
this.
this game. Oh, Ranger does have reinforcements now. He's going to try and sneak with his adepts? No.
Yeah, he'll be forced to cancel that. Meanwhile, Ranger makes it across the map with his own Oracle. Pezz trying to reciprocate that. No shield battery in the main base. Some Stalkers come in to chase that away, but not before 4 probes go down. Meanwhile, Pezz's Oracle still kind of standing there.
It's waiting for the second one to come out, and it's about to come out. Ranger did get on a...
Void Ray?
But about to say an over prism for some reason. Void Ray, yes, a Void Ray, otherwise known as an over prism. So that's going to be helpful in at least dealing with the oracles of Pezz. If Ranger is in position, no, Pezz actually backs away.
Wait, yeah.
I think that was an
able to
all-army
take
horde
this
chief
oracle?
movement. I think Pezz, yeah, because he's bringing the oracles back and forth constantly. I think it's just all-army hotkeying.
Yeah, that's a
Stalkers.
little unfortunate here. Would be really... Multi-pronged harass would be really effective right now with the Stalkers poking in through that main base. Oh, that natural base, sorry, and the Oracles going around in that main base.
Alright.
But Pezz is starting to set up here. He's got plenty of Stalkers. The Oracles can... I don't know, they can try to help
Ranger,
out.
though. Oh, focusing the shield battery with the oracles, and it goes down almost immediately after the overcharge comes into play. I don't
And there's
know
just too
if
much
Ranger can
DPS
do
here.
it. Yeah.
No,
the
it's only a
boys have been
single
pulled.
Stalker left. That deals with the Oracle. At
The
the very
oracle does
least.
go down. And he's down
There's
to
only 4
Stalkers.
Stalkers left. Oh, Pezz
Yeah.
not pressing the advantage. Yeah, pulling back a little bit too early there, trying to deal with the Void Rays of the Void Ray and Oracle of Ranger. Forces a recall.
And man, this is pretty good for Ranger. He did a bit of
yeah,
damage on the
honestly
other
it
side of the
is.
map. Didn't take as much damage at home, and he's managed to hold.
He's still hitting the worker count right now. Pezz totally had the opportunity to press that attack, continue to take out a couple of more probes, but yeah, a little bit distracted by the Void Race. Nicely done by Ranger, splitting the attention to Pezz.
Alright. We do have a robotics facility coming up for Pezz, so I'm gonna try and change it up here from the stalkers. No more gateways for Pezz. Pezz just on 2 gateways right now.
That's pretty much gonna be it. Yeah, the production really starting to suffer. Ooh, nice pickup on that Oracle before the stasis ward could come into play. That's a word.
Yeah, I knew what you were getting stuck at. I always get stuck on that for some reason.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's the Oracle.
Time warp. Time thing. The timeline.
It's the Oracle box.
The Widow warp.
The Oracle box, right?
The Oracle thingy.
Well, I guess it's not really a box unless it's on its side a little bit.
Alright. Ranger is on the move out again. This time he's got Blink, which is a bit helpful. No Warp Prism.
Yeah, not quite going to be able to sustain this. Battery overcharge just got popped. Void Ray gets taken out for Ranger. And Ranger being a lot more cautious here. Does not want to mess with those force fields. Does not want to risk jumping on top of that overcharged battery.
I mean, he can't reinforce because he doesn't have a Warp Prism. So at best he can hope to contain Pezz here for a while he gets his own third base. Just using the Blink to get the stalkers to live a little longer and just poking in. Oh, it actually gets the sentries, which is pretty hype.
Yeah,
so you don't get to charge energy.
And one of the most useful utility units for Protoss are those sentries. I was gonna say those force fields, but yeah, that's kind of.
I mean, technically, the force field is more important than the sentry.
The force field is a big thing.
It's kind of annoying. I mean, an annoyance.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Guardian Shell sometimes can help your own units live a little bit longer, but I feel like usually if you're popping
from like a Nexus, you'd choose to have the force fields on the Nexus.
Yeah, Guardian Shield, I don't think really. Yeah, it does. It has more that it can bank up. I really think Guardian Shell doesn't really change the outcome of battles too much. It's more about keeping. I mean, if you're not gonna turn Guardian Shell on and win an engagement that you were previously gonna lose, right?
Really
it's more about just keeping stuff alive. It gives the units a little bit more armor when it's underneath the shell.
Yeah, because it kind of appear that what it does is that if a unit is outside the shield, shooting at a unit inside the shield, the unit inside the shield will take less damage, right? But
at the end of the day, it's like usually when you're going in, you have enough damage regardless to overpower the Guardian Shell. Kuro saying it's useful against projectile units. Like, yeah. I guess it would be like stalkers and whatnot.
Yeah, I've never been able
stalkers to and marauders and stuff.
I've never figured out the math of when it's actually useful to use that.
I tried to figure out the math one time, and then I came up with 99 plus 99 is 188. So
yeah, look, Echo. No one is asking you to come up.
Figure out the
math. No one asked you. It's fine. Relax. All right, Pezz is pushing in here. Does have Blinky himself. Now they're about to be equal on upgrades as well. Ranger snipes out of the Warp Prism and gets us around here. And Ranger evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1.
Yeah, Pezz fighting a little bit too long within shield battery range over there. I think he definitely had a bit of an opening there, so I didn't see why he went for it, but yeah, Ranger was able to huddle together within the range of that shield battery, make sure that less of his units die, and then it was just a matter of blinking on top of what he needed to blink on top of.
See,
i.e.
Yaku,
those,
you need to
i.e.
blink
those
on the things you need
immortals.
to blink on top of, and you need to not blink on the things you don't need to blink on top of.
Yeah, you don't want to be blinking on top of the things you don't want to be blinking on. If
Yeah.
you blink, you miss it.
Yeah, if you blink, you miss it, and well, more importantly, if you blink, they miss you because you're not where you thought you were because you blinked away. Huh, get it? That was a joke, Yaku.
Yeah.
All right, Ranger is going to take a quick break, so we'll take this time
Yeah.
to tell you about the Matcherino page! Exclamation point Matcherino in chat. We'll send you to the Matcherino page. Go there and input the code DSW22. That is Demi SEA Weekly 22. And that will add $1 to the prize pool at no monetary cost to yourselves. So go ahead and do that. It will help boost up the
Actually,
prize pool. It's very nice.
yeah, actually, while I have this time, I may as well do that. Was able to do this earlier on. There's a Matcherino link. Or Matcherino, as it's sometimes typed.
Matherino?
Yeah, Matcherino.
Where did you post it?
Oh, I just scrolled up.
Oh, I thought you wanted to put it on in chat for some reason. Even though there's an exclamation point for it.
I mean, if I do that now, then it's like 2 minutes, and people are like, "Wait, why are you like putting down the thingy?" Right?
Problem solved. I just
What?
typed it in chat. Problem solved, Yaku.
Yeah.
Take this time to hydrate your hydras instead.
Okay. All right, Ranger's ready. Pezz is ready. We are good to go.
Yep. In the meantime, Go Joey wins 1-0 versus Nux, and will go up against Beastork in the lower bracket.
That Hong Kong Derby coming down in a best of one. Chaos.
Ooh.
And of course, winner of that is going to be going up against the loser of this upper bracket finals. Could be a PvP, could be a PvC.
Alrighty. Welcome everyone to Beckett Industries. Beckett Industries, the lead manufacturer of things that you use in everyday life. But, you know, good. In southwest. In the southwest corner of the map. Representing Mind Freaks all the way from the land of Australia. Give it up for our Protos Pezz Perry.
And spawning here in the top right-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the top right-hand corner, the red Protoss player coming down from the land of Malaysia. He is going to be representing Mate Hexa. He is the Red Ranger.
Go Power Rangers.
I actually don't have much memory of Power Rangers now that I think about it. I vaguely remember a spin-off of the Dinosaur Rangers. That was like animals.
Look, it's very simple. There was a show in Japan
Right.
they did all like the special effects and stuff, and then a very enterprising Israeli American called
Jonathan Forkins, the
Arya
third.
Saban, I think his name was. You had a production company for like cheaply produced garbage in America, in Hollywood, and it was like, oh wait, we can just take the show, take all of the special effects stuff, and just shoot like new characters and the actual people stuff, and half the episode is already like ready. We just need to re-edit it any way we want. And like it will save a lot of production, and also we can sell toys. So that's what he did. He just went to Japan, bought all of these like
scenes.
Garbage. Yeah, just trash shows from Japan, and repackage them as completely different shows in America and the rest of the world. It's not just this show. Like a lot of shows. It was just like a whole business with those shows. Yeah, this is weird. This was weird. That's why a lot of times
it's kind of smart.
Yeah, it's smart. But that's why a lot of the times on that show you're like, this little details that don't quite match up, and also like they reused a lot of shots because that's what they had. They weren't going to reshoot all the robots and stuff fighting and things, so they had to kind of make up reasons as to why that scene goes the way it does, because it's just what they have. They're not going to rewrite it.
Well, yeah, you got to work with what you got, right?
Yeah.
Makes a certain amount of sense. Well,
welcome to the 90s. It was a time. Anyway, both of these are actually mirroring each other really nicely. Both got the robo facility, both getting the warp prisms. No Twilight Council from either of these.
I'm getting some flashbacks here, Steel. To Ranger versus Starduck. Exact same build, exact same map. Both players go for their warp prisms. One player snipes a warp prism.
Yeah.
And then just took the momentum from there.
Yeah, this is the short rush distance map. For this map.
Might as well make use of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and both getting immortals. Yeah, they both just went for the same thing. This is the Beckett build, apparently. This is the only approved build for the Beckett Industries.
Is this the only product that Beckett makes?
Yeah. It's for generic builds. Beckett Industries, manufacturer of generic Protoss builds.
That pylon is looking a little exposed, but Pezz.
I mean, there are only 4 stalkers, and Regen has enough to defend.
It would take a bit more volleys. That's going to be enough. 4 stalkers and the warp prism go down immediately for Pezz, and that is the initiator. Ranger pulls trigger immediately. He's going across the map. He's going across the map.
Yes. Now, this doesn't happen on the way, so like it did in Ranger versus Starduck, so it's not going to be as fast, and also Pezz cancels the natural. Actually, did he even take
a lot earlier?
Nexus? I thought he did.
He might have, but my memory's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, he's definitely more prepared than Starduck because he already has 2 immortals. He's got the sentries here, and he's also pushing ahead. Gets support, not
surround.
The opposite.
Convex?
No.
Funnel?
No.
Choke?
What's the damn word? No. Separated. Oh, for fuck's sake. Immortals gets. I don't know why that word escaped my brain for so long.
It's a separation anxiety, really. That's why you didn't think of it.
It's the warping anxiety. Anyway, Ranger dropping into the main base here. Now Pezz
a little bit of damage there. That is.
Oh, that is a real
pylon now. Think about it.
That is not a hello.
It is not. Neither player has a warp prism anymore. And it's gonna help out Pezz a whole lot more. Oh, the immortal gets isolated again.
Quality force fields here from Ranger.
There just needs one more or another Ranger continuing warping more and more stalkers. Pezz halting a little bit when it comes to his production. There we go. Immortal and Phoenix is coming up.
I think Ranger did it.
Just about.
He caught Pezz out of position. GG is called, and Ranger will be your upper bracket finalist. So he will start the best of 5 final match with a 1-point advantage. And let's see if we have an update on Gogu.
Really?
Stork. What?
I was just gonna say, I'm definitely really impressed with the performance of both of these players today. Ranger has been signing up a lot more regularly now that he's actually has the time to play in weekly events, and he's gotten pretty close. Semifinals and even third places, lower bracket finals, a couple of times in the past. Pezz as well, making his long anticipated re-debut, and immediately make it to the lower bracket finals. Yeah, re-debut, if you will.
Yeah, I like the term. I like it.
Reboot? No, reboot is
No,
something
re-debut.
else.
I like the re-debut because it emphasizes the fact that it was gone so long that it's kind of like a debut.
Yeah.